frempem bra oba judin e won pe 2 minutes awo ba adwuma ya boss trompem no ni nyina nso ye kan se sai no mu adwuma 024606 doctor liktaba supplement kan for them as a kantanka Herbal pharmaceutical aba se na utie me na ya kan wa pomodei u se de si ko bi o ya denketo bi ha wadwe kotodwe osisi bi woni so brew ni nyina ne sem no Madrid a boosti no enwo ya so akime jana so o yo ba do me no immunity Wontumi 35112813 na onim 24 Roma ye call na face no kettles my to e wo fie e ma ye nije ye nuano mai ane mema ye nyina ye nu se bi ye fie na afel fridge obepa bi de papa high sense ana ba ya so ye 5-year manufacturer defect warranty no ye adwuma item bia obeto high sense intisha no so won say kai won kai mo tema ye ho ye okumasem ana fe ye sai bo adwuma okofro di oboase ba bia ye ho 030255 na fe oni adin averages limiting delay man beaters in ye bema no be delay mpama ka se delay nie delay man beaters anon anaba boaw hanso ama performance no aye good awon pem ana fe healy erectile dysfunctions enti anu wahye no so low sperm count awodo ni nyina be called delay man capsules yi eno so your bar na fe menses yi e bar na mom entimin flow se de ne esem nkane ne flow no enya sa na tell ni nyina no eyi edem afiwa diamant anu no so ade amami 0243619999 na oni adin komo solak natural clinic komo adaruma solak for some control say about say bema prostate bejina so a prostate fit eno enwa dance prostate enlargement ni prostate infections on so mama na fe mai mema ne nom na fe prostate won ya den no ese mema ba himfie salute ho demom no wo mo ba na nsuo bi gu nyina no nso epam wo mo ko enti solar chemist so twan nsuo a egu na e de fo gesta genuama yellowish bi e de panyan obete dene emema dro zeman capsule say 0245616028 nane Dr. Solomon din komo OPK Daruma na OPK Dynamic Enterprise was say what the phone honyama anaba iPhone batteries no from 16 Pro Max ni nyina bi o cables no say ne iPhone ni na long cables no what be about power bank outdoor airport and afi multi-purpose charger smartwatch and afi neck Bluetooth nom na what be abane bono from open do to 8362 come on akwa kwa mischai eno boa support immune system ne boostino ama ene ni pedua CPC ta covid ba ye no anum chese ni pedua ejina brane pa na kwa empty no eyi malaria ana face ne malaria symptoms bi te se wo dampem a wo de o make say body no funo koni nfe dumi 0244726611 na wadi nkomo ba hospital na me de no pio dompening kaseni na no o de be ko the bone expert ho na pro emu daw ni na fani je what and some unia ma o dem ya kama o office ebe neat carpet out to form a training power yam office no obi beba na obebuwa say na wallpaper ben and o neat and wonye neat ni nyina no ye consider our abrabo ye boyimo enti no so say o dem be kama na ho be neat ni nyina no wase bra na omo wa dum kumase ben boss of building no Accra Circle tiptoe lane inside shippers on say kan 0554 114878 na phone yen edin komo bema bia bebo adwuma mpem agene din tabia takum ana obedie oba beta firi bia no de ma no ema atenka no yesronko mpem ne se epeja tenka no ema chese libido asem na mi kan ba ade no be ya o de afemfem wa fili edem afem wadro takum mixture no eyi malaria ana afe John DC eba ne se wonum ato untimi ne D capsules ASCA West Pains anu eyi e de free 0244686861 na oni adin koba ba ne namu yade a current sticks wa mixture ne G ana abepebie na wanom se gono syphilis rashes egu titi na ye kro badre 2 in 1 eno ano no na man capsules yi be ma wa ye mrempem se wo ba adwuma kaskala wo de ba ni na ade adwo me say wonya bi na no ma be gina so 247 abo adwuma hindi no treat malaria typhoid ana diabetes and blood pressure ni nyina no ebe ko Fred doctor e was 0246348334 na oni adin komo power specialist Herbal hospital mame doctor akosu aduaya wono adaroma hepatitis adie edwane fatty liver ulcer fibroid and kidney stones was a bright na omo odi no bebre na be adwaman so aduaya Herbal malamis treat malaria aduaya Herbal ye kan say cough and Herbal mixture no so no eno eboa ema obosese obo wa wadro enie anafe ye ka duaya Herbal tonic ani ye ka obi a nanumato ontimi nidie ni nyina no nya bia betimi aboa na kala Herbal mixture no so boost immune system de amantisha no so eba me sakra kwa benya ACP road no ewo power hospital bus stop on say kan wo Kumasi free asebosomtwi road no ewo duaya junction en kan ane Kumasi na makasam takrade nso de anaji estate or record ho 024454422024445422 na ne ya maame Dr. Akosua Aduaya edin komo ene anope fancy di Maria.
Wow, baby Andrew no ye share your question of the day brought to you by Amuzupi Herbal mixture infection drone any a man enumbi a man so bobi na fama wase abenyam acha nyoma be kama and so ediama wo ye bema so ne sansa and so agu bema ho ama chese uti na eye kro ama chese bema hwan tantantan a abomori anso be kwa compare Dr. Muzu Adre fan say Amuzu P Herbal mission na doroma and a day in question of the day bana a birthday boy a message any ebisa say see cancer rate Leo Messi a career out of 10 saying and I be rate ebi kwana me konto kwana me say bo me na me kobusa na sponsor no ne see musa wo say rate Leo Messi a career out
Dema Messi champion man legacy Richmond inside Seshi Adjofua or rate Messi complete footballer and no Edward Diaba 12 heroes said 9.9
also say already a 10 now fee my register and so say a 10 over 10 best and a manual Kent and so a buyer was from 9.5 over 20.
Oh yeah,
now baby away 2.3 2.3
no rating no said you must mark Messi said you busy ana vigilated king
yenko ama right about kwem se on fe ni agokwa oni omo maka na nyina checha pragyafo ni nyina do biase e wo yesere yo so na fe takrade and so 101.3 and so 101.3 Wontumi TV digital satellite juma Facebook Wontumi TV wadarom kaise me bounce akwada bi story and I say I'm fan from Copenhagen
yes
and then the most I'm for brilliant but to me san ko bi pra na latest ni na because Joe Carrish the bana me be so say sport ni the omobim Emma Penny so cast over Tana bench at Chepa.
Yes.
Tana start or 2 years. Oh, 3 years contract. Over Tana so mobile.
Oh, quite
sounds so much. I'll pay about a boy and say almost sporting be about no my year.
Oh, yes.
Also, the bank, I'm stance anymore. I know Luka Modric. The stories now the latest and so about this at your Wontumi Sports Buffet.
Angwa juma no you Yami wohoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Asa chrenia no you Yami wohoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Ye bompaye Shamachi shra Yehuwa ila henu Yehuwa ekat We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika Luvika, Uvika Naveshika, Uvika Miyodika, Tode Yashak. In English, in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Shut up, come on, boy, Capo. Say, Capo chairman, I feel like chairman. Yes. You got time at Tabu Kasamu, some messages and a Ben Obiase. Hey, oh, chairman, yeah, dear pass, watch me assemble. I just quite do coming home and papa me.
Na guess it is okay how guess no me say guess no me say how many boys in this year me say guess it is say Wontumi Sports no I number 1
chairman maybe I get through some run of 16 hour bra match wa kwa we are singing on super bi ahwe no and some game of Paris Saint-Germain wo some Inter Miami Bobo Kuno, Wamusum Nabashana, Medicane to Jano Pay, Emma Mekacho, Saudi Abiali, Massanum, Anaswarasanum, Womamuti Campoy, our match day 1 hour Kobasa, Bobo Conference Inter Miami, Wamusum Anachas, Angli Apoya, Wombo Golos to our Sama Chenemo, and some night Jaje, Ayabobo Conference Inter Miami, dear, Nelly Obatimia kind of prince, Ayadea, Bobo Conference Pia Jufono, Wamusum Nabatimia Chi, Adiafa, Ayali, Messamosumum, right from a day 2, Omunya win, Amatasano pay, Womani Cambo 2 goals, our Bali, Messanum, Amosum Nasam Patel, Ayacheseli, Domunya 2 goals up, and some Pamarash, Omuya Nia, your father said come back, Cabaristo, Aya parity, and some our Sama Tenemo, now Yabisasa, Yabianwasha, say Analia Messanum, and Chesa Suarez, our brother Peno, when you have some messy from our brother Chese, and you come Ketra Kra, what also come your Adam Abokua, your father Inter Miami Atwaso, and some man of Tamacha, that was Sama Tenemo, not Jamaican Canadian answer, one game also no, and some Nabaso, Mama Paris and Shama, woman some Nokadana, your father Joao Neves, as I say, Bynum, also Akasa, now Amusa Joao Neves, I say, saying Anna Jumedia, Guswa Cosulino, woman some fan Aquadani, now Boy say, you want to just say a started tournament, will be started from a clean slate, our bra, no be some any point on a group, now I start to see about matches, Abanaho, and I'm on first I record, Ebia won't draw, Ebia Wunya, 3 maximum points, Edia, and a sample, who some Una defeat Ebimo, and some Pacomo Boxer, one was some Coffee, and some chance I say, and I just almost fit, and some about me, and also I chance and Yabiano, one was some about me advance, and somebody I could next stage, and somebody on Comani at Diacotano, and somebody to Ganamum, all for Joao Neves, I say, you want to just Paris Saint-Germain, and some I shall a tournament way, one was some about me at just as a name, one of your champions, our Europe, our bra, one was some chance at Jumedia Gusu Alcosolino, one was some about me at Yintiasima Paris Saint-Germain, one could have found Joao Neves, one was some Arituja.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying since the beginning. It's not just in the counter-attack, it's ball possession without the ball, and I think this is a complete team. We can improve in each each situation. So we'll try to improve every single day, every single match to get our best version. Like I said every time, now this is other competition. It starts every team. It starts with 0 points, so we'll try to win. Yeah, I'm really enjoying since the beginning.
Paris Saint-Germain kwadane fans show on Memphis and out ten kasa ya denen some Emma ya for an pay life and some our show no sona. Mamen fan to when ever brad ya men say kan say when him say bobo fans ugly. Woman some supporters am game against ayo portona. Just kwadane fans Abu Ali Abo ayo hat-trick ni nyina no. So when him say ugly. Woman supporters ni ya say and come some abayan ya kan say fireworks and some our stand cinema na just some ya san kebia pyrotechnics no am some ani ade omo besu so be on some de baby mo be kobia no womo some ama just am phone sampa omo ye ugly womo supporters and some ana ba me kai en champion na no ya mediama e wo kumase and some ana ugly ni po kakra bia bra womo be ma just baby on central for tina and some aya commentary masa honyina kumo just some confo kakra bia ba ye womo some no be so jam yate na mo dia men say kan nyina no say this time and some our shoes almost stand ceremony metisel police war and some anabama and also security and personnel and some other just say woman be CZ aya near your father some pyrotechnics and near can say fire floors and yate and nam some just say bobokua your father say ugly woman supporters no woman some to be anya sanyama no and some our stadium our brother peno yet update aba on say medical dia to them say jumani no woman say club world championship no every 4 years and said ye your ball a your World Cup already no yaba benya clubs mo na shase and some na kasetia and your FIFA jumadia woman just says your boss season a real nanu ya Premier League no your real La Liga no and Bundesliga Italy your real just Spain no am some any difference in na or say yankopo a club world championship ama clubs na woman our South America omwa woman CONCACAF Arisa Central northern part of America and Caribbean woman warden and some our soro what you compare zero for that because what you can call it this akwachi chimwa aye who be answer pokono krasa banti ama clubs nan omo free proso and I tell some woman kan nyina no and what do soro and some Europeans no woman cassette ya German kan say yes will be omo cassette ya aye tournament no say every 4 years stage no when him say as of now report amenya no say Namia Duma aye 2029 and the next aye club world championship no and abakoso now so me no ka say Matisse US of A woman say show interest say the next edition and aye 2029 woman so abaso hosti and what Matisse o man aye for say Spain almost and some adomodi ababatum say woman so nya almost be hosti and e biem and some aye Brazil man no Matisse Brazil for no woman so show interest and Chatwo and some Morocco family abebi omo twa mo tie because omo no wo sika our facilities oh baby behavior womo ngabati di Austin na me no ka say no Spain Brazil Morocco and afenia can say US of A womo ana so far dia men say can say womo show interest our brand the next edition and aye 2029 no womo so ngabaso mo host yenko aye transfers ni mutia and yenko manager for say Jose Sherak Mame Moreno na meno kasa no medical ya betu just some weeks ago amama ka chosa woman kwashiro peninum our Portugal and no aye meeting na say when and also ba and when and also call originally manager na ya wesa say Debia no kan some politically clubs no yana obvious no so beka Galatasaray asem wono kwakoka bia wanyama na ene ate ene omokon ya asese yese manum afu say obetimi ene Galatasaray ensom akontokwa dia awese o ma wontokwa edadi awo pitch no so bo neshe serbia referee entimi nya wo hwe na mum akobase wo je wo kakra bi dia bama Galatasaray fond be wo wani sesia because o masoro no wo bia ya dom ngara chesanka bia sa wonum ana attack man no ensom project na report ami nyan say na yesi uram awo sukuru Salakoglu stadium metesa Milan screenia yesi representative am say meeting ensom ababaso nyame yarma week wey esansana ensom aye Tuesday nyame yatuma by the close of this week no metesa defender na fan say Milan screenia yesi agent ram abekwa akosia wo mo ebe meeting awa brana farina bunch for no ensom abaso mo koso ekipina enom aye kakra frimo ensom na eba na aduachi mami abonte won say JD Century because Juicy ensom areche out say ono ensom abaso on yakoda na aye atuma na asose bia Sancho ebeba anase bia JD Sancho onyama no de amanant na Chelsea aye sikasa because wo mo kasa ontiri sikaso wo so ono koakoa ena metese for na bunch for say wo mo abatinyama na be 10 million euros a season. I'm a German second on a boy, no, Sir Manchester, and a foreign bounty. One career, I'm a Jassa, German Quadia, report to a second, and some other Sabokua, your father suffered a bounty. One Babatina signy player, your father Jadin, Amateur Aquadano, and some Atimiako, another a English a player, your father side Tammy Abraham, or no, and some National Kanama Roma Bobokuno, one of some our Turkey, report to me. Besiktas omutimono metesa tami ensom ayebia namano kaseno yese aye Besiktas wobokuo no womosom asho interest awa akodani mu a womosom abasa boy no womosom adana ba fe yenko aye ne kan sai La Liga ni mu na yemfa latest am La Liga no Shadrach Mame referees no because Madrid and started campaign and a referee nyade and a way wasam na ayaba nyada clubs do obi so timitiam why almost masa mon come on to me komuna yakase referees SC na no kwemi na Madrid de and am tira mo ho and am de na jai bibi kitwa bia na mo kasa chese omo kan ya ma kokoye say answer Real Madrid omo kwana ne a ye fa say bi omo pekasa na meno kasanam report amensa kansa wey aye primera division na chese referees bi again here ye for the promotion at the La Liga ni mom ebi mo ensom abesafa aye demotion na so be free La Liga akọ Segunda B na sem obi a wodi matches our La Liga ni mo since ye twa na anu ya no yesem amomodombo awo fom enti do mo ko aye championship ni mo ama ebi mo so mo be free aye championship ni mo ensom abana joba ko edane say we feminina na sem a man feminine a man mienu agani promotion bakom aye Raquel Suarez Gonzalez ono ayoba wagani promotion ebem ana fe Melissa Lopez Osorio ensom agani aye promotion ensom aba na emama na wo gani promotion ensom aba na kan say La Liga proper nyame yarma na season mo be hu omo no bakom ayo red fansa uso Gallic aspectegui ono enya ne kan say aye promotion aba na aspectegui ono enya mu era afei wo benyo red fansa Miguel Sesma Espinosa ensom agani aye promotion ana refina ye fan Jose Luis Guzman Mansilla ono ensom agani promotion wo mo masafa demotion ekofam no wo kai refina fansa Gonzalez Fuertes aha wonom akwasi ho wo kai referee Malero Lopez wano som akwasi ho wo kai Pulido Santana wano so ya relegate no achesam parfoi ensom akofam eno ensom dai update ebana akadema ye fanu Julian Alvarez okay sir medical ya batu twase Atletico Madrid omakoda no oye target ema bouncer nemom anya des summer nyame ya doma next year 2026 summer and akoda we bouncer for no twase wo mom betimi at Spidey na chesa Spider-Man enso aba na anopinum Jeminian say yes also born started sir we born a professional ball I want to say River Plate at the band the kind of story maybe you come so to me dinner home bob 4 goals in a single Ghana about 6 goals and he had ocean 6 make us a game no River Plate it should be 8 on unkwa ocean 6 nefu was biano one more 2 years of binom onyama na aye dia akwadane ebeste omodie one man so born say nyame arma next year no and some ana akwadana ye fa no sa Alvarez enso ababa ma ye chefo ene anopai enso wo shoro so afei ma me mfa nto am say wo bi am say bonsa wo mom ane Nico Williams enso some say ana akwadro update upon update dabia me deba anopai de jaminya no say players na say takan say bia oko omo locker room anasa aye dressing room report amenya say players no yeso omo nyina wo gidi bi say akoda we oye Barca player esansa me be kan enra say wakoko empty ne locker awo chese ba bi omo training grounds anso awo enti boys ni nyina ya we say akoda no enso bana onima dia Barca for abeso omo ye Barca for abeso omo de boy no start aye pre-season eni kwan sam omo ko start ansa na baba enti from the first day I was FC Barcelona one players I reported for near cancer process in report to me say Quadana your first Nico Williams ayobi ono and some other reported now domo can say release clause 58 million euros I'm able to just me rise and some drew no woman trying na answer sikani bi ade basa me ni papa bi ono ne barisa ne tengana kra bra wotimi hwe ade kutu no akran no yi tengana ma no ebi na basa wo basa mo ye no na basa wo se omo trying say na nyame ya duma either say 1st July ana omo betua ana say bia 2nd July ana Barcelona enso mo betua adea wo mo say omo de balance omo books obi nyane bi kwa womo yesere be enkonkoba se bia Barca enso mba betom rabi enso mani Argentina die wutimi do sasu bo aka se bia kwadan no enso bansa na report amenya no se say officially FC Barcelona woma twere wona ye de pen ato aye paper so woma twere de akwa kama be bawo fo se makoda no aye fan se Nico Williams no yen FC Barcelona ye ready say yes some near be say activate aye buy no the release clause and the moment so a wobi and some other trigger a player the release clause only be biem just so yan say be akwadan obe jana ma fei one some akwa be on so abesoko and to report amenya say do no de aye de anom anam kwamo na onum so what to bouncer woman akwadan guarantees mabe campaign and na me no kase say action speaking louder e che so one kan keke and to bouncer financial share e de nioma egu akwam akwa also mo fa so ade bi also mo ema registration ekaba kwada we our La Liga anymore because amon Dani Olmo part 2 and some our Barca tina woman you man you go come celebrate akwada no La Liga registration ni tumadi ahodoa and some akane nyina no and some abaya tumadi ama boy na your friend Nico Williams our Bernardo Peno your update and the akano and some like Real Madrid woman say you want to kasa woman last game na me yadma Friday omo bo e de tia Salzburg and no your last game our group Madrid for the first time woman abasha on my way kit away Jessina I know home black blue black aha we na Madrid for the nyame ya duma woman some abasha on tade no kwan bema and suto etina Madrid asinyame ya duma woman game against Salzburg no when ana just woman basha na me ma update and I no play e wa kwatana you for say Mbappe and so Jaminya no say Mbappe no answer me can a person who yantono and to game against Salzburg going to me more yes be must watch papa say gastroenteritis I just I don't know at the moment I better gas nurse or your full mu I tell say yam no I say to say oh shia ma uni aswate we lose kilos answer so yam shia etimi fa wana for yes uni mo I just from a case be cry for this bia Americans on the hurricane there is some confirm we mo enti make us say bama and some lose kilos our brain wo mo was enche bia Mbappe no and some other confirm archers no and some update and na me no ka say omo bo pachuka a game and why so mo you training our Jamonsa American Ghana time no time zones ABB oho enti make enro and archers and some our shoes our break can ba and nano pania machino wo mo start Pachuca game one year training and some our and on my and then kasa ye kasa die report am say can say enya de say training bia enso abekoso and say bia wutia na chasere Madrid for no enem aye off day wom ade be daje wom home ade recover selebe a wom game against Salzburg na me ya ma Friday no wom so na betimi abone kama eno aye update aba mama player ye for say Herbal before say abeko Herbal de no so no wonim say aye Rodrigo a story media mawa say wom ya we say clubs awodo ana papa ni na report am say kan say Pachuca a match and one year discuss say Omama Rodrigo anya warm up woman na Bobby Empo Drew baby many janu kwadi akoda kitobi san by na Jameson kan nyina no say yes a signal when a caution and a coach na fan say Xabi Alonso adema akoda na fan say Rodrigo samedia enye di Nebia names and ya the Kobusa Victor Boniface Masa Boniface to me Bogo so Adebachana Patrick Sheik and start here Adebachem Obo Sabia or boat Chesede Tantella Num Amosum Awanimu Afloyan Vetanum Amosum and a bow anymore. Say you say a strong signal and a manager for us Xabi Alonso no Wadama Rodrigo Achana say a Jumadin and also we 1 year Jumadin our training any day Mema start a ball one trebi I justify sir I was say we stay our team mutia and your bench on abakoso ayaodia and you Rodrigo keka obi a we player and some adama Real Madrid biano Jameson kan say manager no what it means sir obobo and some adama bobokua your fans are Real Madrid afai mam your bench for say Herbal was here kan I'm a Madrid apai about the titles and ya jawachi bia na obeso hu said ya brabo esitie our Madrid obeso hu said ya brabo esiti our Real Madrid as a club ya no kwakobusa bemen o say hey engofo we womu tumi dina tama adea wonte Spanish ekasa wokai obrayo Herbal seba ye na chesebi onyane leisure time okobo golf crowd ya na ni bobo ombe dina tamwa sentrofo ebe sopawuni ya because one unti okrom kasa ana wonye serious onye hard working guy won on san concentrate dia kawa ye golf ana omubusa no sa afutuo ben na wo wodema Trent Alexander-Arnold and also the message, you know, I very simple. Baby, I work on them. I demanding club. Real Madrid, I team. I'm on support. Liverpool. Champions League etidia ashiagu I want to say what Champions League ashiagu and to say no day we betie the Herbal I Canada wabaso chese enche wonu abahu say the club no esitie I very demanding our brand nyina chi what yakoda no di what di e ba say boy no and some other enjoying stay e bobo kwa fan say Madrid yinti football Herbal and my Trent Alexander-Arnold call Lewis our son Kebia woman you red card free so the mensa can say Juma and Rico Lewis ayobia nyame ya duma sitting for next game our say Bosso against Aja Juveno report to mensa can say ya say akoda ne ba me say Aja Juventus obu game our boy no because asave extra too much ban I know Aja kakra free Rico Lewis as well and some other banana pe show no so na mensa can you say coming to Branya ayobia onum say na kwotimi ball our Premier League ni mo and some amani ye I out of respect our war at the Man City and unto the ma I come to Branya and stay our call Napoli na Jamaica and say oh sana yedi kan ya betu kasa nanka teams ni bi our US and some panamum yes one I Champions League football and man up to some ababo at the Napoli abium and some man say we be so stay our Europe na watira Emma Pep Guardiola and Man City for who say one onyamre ejiri say number Messi 38 and a wabo Ronaldo ever 40 or the so ball and to no to Branya was a 3-3 so then na momo katamania man contract to buy no ever so stay now come our Europe and the Champions League no Man City for who say one of be onyamre kra na Man City bobo ko report I mean say still na yes Pep Guardiola when you right backer wabeto dia ba the Pep ye na ya kai bia man for him say agro what to run shorty Ruto Ryan ain't Nuri Uri Tijani Reinders and Chesa Gokubana Fanasa Bettinelli and some other so no separate right back and Chesa Pep Nani Abrepa Wabasu Triafian Tokuruna I want Man City in our Celebia this season when some never to me I call all out our brano and some update about on Samano yet our bro yet Man City as Samano yen shifting and give from call the red half of Manchester and United na more skin and somebody can swallow by and my man for the cast and no craniate report to me and say I know Saturday and a club as Manchester United when we make inquiries our Kodana you find some more skin and so and to them Tuesday next I come 4-5 days any and at Manchester for come key inquiries and far Kodana who say one some normal pay a BM and some other say Manchester for say Muntian ye who some Argentina ni akwadana ya fan Alejandro Garnacho Biano 70 million pounds abe wɔn sɛ Garnacho 70 na ɔno ayɛ nneɛma bi a enkoye a kyesɛ suban ɛne ade ne memoadeɛ no sa nneɛma no bi ma manager no yɛ sam ohia no ɛwɔ ne team mu ɛka bɔ no nko ade a wɔn sɛ bi a inconsistencies ɛdɔso kakra but our prospect our talent no a kyesɛ potential ɛwɔ hɔ Manchester for say so yɛ Chelsea o sam oyɛ hɔ yɛ fashion team ayɛ 70 million pounds ana wɔn nso demand na Ruben Amorim no matese yesi coach no say Wapa midfielder were athletic. Nesam sa athletic nam sa wodi wom America kakaya pema wo pem anya better be any at so po sintawie ba ko pa ensom na dia ba betina Manchester middle ensom na dia matim na eno aye kakra fumo teba na Manchester mpon for be full say unya Matthias Cunha na sabi yakoba sabi a born in Bimbo enso kra be kan wa stone no Manchester be ya striker na send Joshua Zexinum and Rasmus Hoyland our sir Mostarte Apake ayamo box esasana Manchester for them whether so market anymore woman some upper striker adiaba when say man you other super goalkeeper no imabaya on Emiliano Martinez adia cho dada ama catch say Aston Villa demande 40 million pounds and wo na Matisa Atalanta woman goalkeeper bia ye from Marco Karnaseki onusunie na Karnaseki aye goalkeeper woman some abeso amofano from Atalanta and some adanaba ewa bra kwadano and some aye kakra frimo and some ade banano peno and some awo shono suna bubu kwa fano sa Tottenham Karnaseki na Shara Kagna bano mame eberechi eze ana Tottenham Hotspur na amobesam amoshani amasiye because we know I am the new coach I fano sa Thomas Frank and it's a Frank Abba and some yoni menina papa Armano Metisa Tottenham Hotspur for say one kita among some 68 million pounds amobese woman befa eberechi eze and some adenako anyano nko a woman sabe kasa akotana ye fano Christian Norgard our born ball and some Adama Brentford Marijano the former boy on na ya adwuma na amobekasa amosa pesa boy no and some body aba aye Tottenham Hotspur but Matisa yes Arsenal woman we should be mending in that no woman say nya akona na fano say Christian Norgard and some Adenaba and ka papa but metiti say Akodano said on a manager relationship no boy I don't prefer Tottenham to Arsenal because Arsenal no and free aboma and Tottenham sorry or qua when a manager I juma primary jano sunim no I just a playing time any ate one of some about me and na Jamaican say and Chabia Kempa Arizabalaga no confirmation about because you can't about to some weeks ago say I have 5 million pounds and a mutua and some Chelsea and Chikapa announcement metesa and Chabiano sobe another signing I'm say Arsenal and Periphone no Wamusom Adebaba Abonten na Gabriel Martinelli and so the end mu say omuja Martinelli ekwamane nkono General nom ani ade you say Arsenal e boy no wamu say oyobia onye for sale na enem obeste boy no so aye happy say wanosom abetena Arsenal na mom de men say kan say koba say Arsenal woman take fi almost stand esa akwara na fa no so Martinelli wo mo nton no se obiba na se bi offer no atasomo offer no aye kama nkwan dia report am nya no se Arsenal ebetimi a shift aye post am bi akoda we no wo mo so agane kwam na ko ana be sino Thomas Partey wonim se enenso asofe na Jameson kan se yentehwe Partey so bosumi akona wie ya na cheso ne Arsenal enso ehwie ansa na so no de nya no se hwinyamai na shockingly akoba sa 5 days anyway ana beto just Arsenal wo ma shase a omo pe aye Partey enso replacement okay a beto just 5 days anyway sam akoda bia ye fa no se Lucien Agume a chese Lucien Agume no wonom ayo bia de beto dwan se Arsenal fo nya anka omo so ngare sa akoda na ebeba na mpa akoda no aba be replacement dem owura ye fa no se Partey bi wo question sa afena wo kokofa aye Sevilla Lucien Agume enso ngade abana dabai ana boy ebe settle adenti na mo ne Partey no enkana ebia sika kram no be kokofa akoda na ba no Musa ne Partey no enkan ye asom now she ensesan and Sevilla boy no enso ngade obi oda Arsenal wo mo so ngale so biem ewa brano pe no ye de Emma Victor Gyökeres by the mechanical some days ago was say one of the almost a sport nibium and a bear story and say one more president they say agent and I grown on need to know now kwadano who 3 years our contract so also na wo kasaka say and I umobi obi fa ko bi abekwai so we are bema na wo ko ositinu mmobiem wo os oguru wa obetena stansem wo betena bench ama to be ye wo tunyina betete bama eti ompa no totompa no a kacha club ko no say me say 80 million euros so Tom no munya na 60 and 70 and no 80 minto Jameson kan sa fei ana Arsenal wo mum adon here kan sa opening bid ebeko na Jaminya no nyina sa Arsenal yes from Portugal de ban omo wotiri sa ebeye around that region say be Arsenal from ebetimete be 75 to 80 million bi and some akwasa wo mo so be sa akoda no and some abani nyina no and some update omasoye ensom de Liverpool akoda na ye fa ne Milos Kerkes me no ka say no wo wie ne kan say medical wono ama bedru aye training grounds ama cha medical no kra no wo wie an say chebe say no ensom no be siako chesem ada goalkeeper Shirak mame Liverpool list any hwade usem abukofa akoda bi onom as a goalkeeper, your father is a Pexi, and Mama Dashville cried so much on somewhere a January. 80 years and say, woman said a striker and a striker, no, Debbie Amekasa Isaac, woman Yahweh said a difficult, no mum, and yet impossible essence we are say a Jebia on the price. Woman, I mean Chassia, and I mean Chassia, I mean Chasso, Bolisica Tway. Now for was the San Argentina, one more 3 years a year there. I could pushia, woman says some number to Miaka. Na akodana fansa Federico Chiesa Liverpool for say 50 million euros and omoja ansana one moment free club de Marco na omonya ready to be a loan deal with obligation to buy and I say the option to buy omoba sanction and be a Chiesa and so kodabi woman womu just our pasikanie but Chiesa efaniko na Chelsea coach no and some Enzo Maresca womu sa Maresca so penny Club Championship no mutimijia 97 million pounds so na nyabia to bully and Badat Agbalinum woman catch us umpo I was so Giana was it Chelsea on a bianch and Kanyere Pampe and I said ya Ketesa I was at Chelsea at just as Omoja woman 97 million pounds at Yakodabi will be unforeseen Yinti Enzo Maresca.
The owners just they just want the best for us and for the players game by game, and they are not talking about the final price or the final reward in terms of money, and they never put pressure on me or on the players in terms of we need to win this tournament because of the money. They just want to try to win for everyone, for them, for the club, for the fans, for the players, for me, for everyone. So it's not just about the money side. No. The owners just they just.
Akwadana so Ray as Ray at the banana play. I was sure some me Akwadana fan sir Jamie Bino Gittens. One of Chelsea do no the men are afraid America. Someone no do come on. Yes, omo we are just according to source no just do no imminent. Also betroth us Bamunchin. Also Bogrom any adnamum. Yes, boy no as or prefer Chelsea to aye Bamunchin. Ama just do no imminent free no Kobiano and the announcement and some about me aba. Now yes we fun say Hans Joachim Waska one see you Emma dot one say and you no credit so one Max Herbal akoya meeting buying for no and ya fa kwara ho dabi and ya me say kan nyina say Chelsea for no e be wi amatches akwara no so ko Andrew Santos no wo say ya man to dwa say Club World Cup no a tournament so pa and I feel said your boy na no ya no obo mo nka no na manager na so omo wonu mo dadana say wa shele mo playing time na didn't enche kra kwara we and some abenya playing time no mo amoye an and I be Andrew Santos Arsenal na buying for no wo say ya fa to manim say still na no what are some like Chelsea wo some plans and so aho na Nico Jackson no wo say yan kan cham say wo nka so mo ton na mom onye untouchable same eko adema aye no ni maduoke won mi no mo tro mo ba bi obana so beton ko dia na sikane ya won so abeton adiama eno aye Jackson ene maduoke situation na no pay no ya wo na jaminya no say Chelsea manager no pe omo a won timi bo e bi a multiple role e wani mo eno ntina ma Joao Pedro ene chese hugo akitiki ene gane ni akodan na ya fa no Kudus Womumia san manager and air panty so cruise there. What me bomb 7 boy 11 no about 10 and ya day yes manager ya done pa and woman so some can some our penny woman can send you money no and some about me I come at them team na and no I kakre floor and some not get banana pay I was sure so Al Hilal 2 Hernandez idea and no make us what yes you know say omo boy no 22 million euros a year. Sikana Bano, Jonathan David, and some other Juve. Yes, Aquadanum. Nania so the Jew for no and to a catcher agent and say South Commission because Oko as a free agent. Woman Tete Commission no and you be agent fee and your master said a bit or no about me Johnny Bobo Kua. You found Juve as a Jew for no or no contract and you 6 million euros a season plus bonuses our brand report and say can a bueno and some other swoba and after Juve Akotana you found a Canon Jodes. I'm gonna burn every or about extending a contract and 2030 on or chairman of the match no na or Stania na katuam ebe free 1.5 million and so akọ 4 million euros a season and no aye sika akwadana ye fan say Canon Jodes abegina mom ene di almost was say we are the valuation abegina 70 to 80 million euros ebetimi apaja and some ade akọ aye 100 million euros and no and some aye update aba na mom and Cameroon ye free AC Milan womu jama Tio Hernandez akwa hira no womu say I dasa Destiny Udogi ebeba Udogi no Tottenham Hotspur also value no between 30 to 40 million euros. Arsenal Olezana Zinchenko no and also the value between 15 to 20 million euros. Omumi no and the same AC Milan team no and some amount of our Bremu Bako and some betimi buy the update ni no and my for and anopai and some our shoulders wire e bana so nyina so fancy na fa badwafo no na yemeto aso this Wontumi sports buffet yenkoyanim.
Want the best for us and for the players game by game, and they are not talking about the final prize or the final reward in terms of money, and they never put pressure on me or on the players in terms of we need to win this tournament because of the money. They just want to try to win for everyone, for them, for the club, for the fans, for the players, for me, for everyone. So it's not just about the money side. No. The owners just they just the best for us.
And so Ewahana, even from Mike said, I find it. Yeah, sporting man, no. Messiah, I be fine.
oh your team
Rob Van Dam so oh WWE no more
Van Dam attack
it's way Rob Van Dam
what time
oh I train the turtle neck no only the WWE no more Rob Van Dam WWE wrestling Shadrack and Penny Imbra and Shawn Michaels Shawn Michaels or it's not type of way chef de Shakomiano
or new na be fine.
Oh yeah be cool
yes
when day
Ajagraja
winter coat the winter coat what should I try and channel say and even come home say like I do want some buy na me kakakra
I'm the buy
sorry Mike I just wanted to say you buy I drive swag me so
yeah me boy and yes Michaels me
I am a boy with not to solo
my buy Shadrack
what the last one is
Shadrack check what's up boy
I jacket no
Pacho oba no pe no breakfast no new to mama breakfast bia
there be no dem ndi hwe
ene de wundi hwe adai
o say me almost me be 85-90% of this I mean anyway this year pon
$80 ba no abon napkin wo minim na na
one day sit down na jono man sheda anye bibia sa dem tra me ho kire me pa
ena no
abon say me so me didi a me mpe obedidi aba be adwuma
ana no abon napkin wo kom den
wo you dey na gudu so ana say wo dey na ba le ka okay oni
ala
I don't know on the Toma one. Right now, remember to us live on Wontumi TV, live on Facebook, and of course live on YouTube. Baby, radio, baby, new.
Oh, you dumb.
you dem
Yanko Club World Cup because you know say US and Spain now Brazil person host to the next edition 2029 you know. Now US founders so mo there young.
I saw mo dem.
Hong Kong na mantia say but imagine them say Spain ne Morocco there also be host to World Cup in 2030 FIFA World Cup proper no imagine them say the Club World Cup no more it would even serve as a test case for omo stadia I bet you see a kind of no Greece ehemu hobby free na be host because omo na block no so Asia Africa and Europe no omo me ensa na wo so ho no na imagine them say Club World Cup we say no ama yehunu niema bebre and transfers are we no doso now this story is a developing story because there are 3 years submitted or more interest and now whatever it is you know FIFA will go through no so we are expectant of the progress of this particular story but my man share Gary Bailey to 24
yeah
say Obe enjoy playing for Real Madrid.
We want how demanding our club na here.
And some you know no. Obe enjoy playing for Real Madrid. But Obe how demanding a Madrid eh. This is a statement of 2 pages. But kono aye obi ada ye so me pese me koye adwuma wa ha, pese me koye adwuma wa ha. We forget about a niema ewom. But Gareth Bale no akọ ho abaninti no. Say or ya aware say Trent or photo twam or autograph or bibi or nigium he's in a party mood. But he's trying to remind the guy say after all this there's a kind of job be a oha as a so kokotenete. Na tena wo tenete no as football
Wontumi
for the world no and family asam nka ha say na no me na Liverpool ball champions na mji no it ends there. Do about be bia ye foforo. Trent has to be reborn. Ewo banibao. Now the Atletico Madrid no yaw. You be say compared to legends on my boss position no. Compared to big boys about right back about boni ye Spain ho. Don't compare say undru performance in ndru criticism no one angle starts already. Say so I'm making sure say will impact out the during times of success no on by analyze it. And it has a Champions League or Madrid. OGB. But Madrid fans any faithful who say oh yeah trophy no matter how come now what the oya my say big club the yes cemetery trophy ba me the powder go me tiri homa rio your impact has to be analyzed e kwa be so na fire o ka ho adwuma no ye bia woni mbete pa woni mbe ye kama photo no be ba ni mu ho Madrid they will analyze your impact during the success stages, you know. They all the can. So what talk will you be a pra about cat cross or come home baby? Na my inconsistency about game one, they will question you.
Yeah.
Lingual issues, you are taking or green or be a bonabaso or casafe fefe. Spanish money, but they cannot on the field, you know. Nobody can convince me about Trent. The 4 cardinal points of the game, and in the strength. And what are the 4 cardinal points of the game? Tactical knowledge, technical knowledge. It be a different. Technical, no, a solely your relationship between yourself and the ball. Because I call the technical ability was so. You done the ball in the show, some idea now the and our tactical know-how, knowledge, you know, the relationship between yourself and the teammates now no more bono. Or tactical strength, no. And of course, the sense of opposition now on any bono. On your case of tactical strength, I got to psychological strength. What dream a dog? So a bomber benebao ha. I die lose a dim what time I won't try dressing one control strength and so. Over Jatus had you demand for the best. And no room for mediocrity. The last one, no, a physiological. A hundred year more Garibe cry. Physiological, no, yaw. I'm more Garibe cry. He qualified in the technical stages, tactical stages, only BBC in a bomb will be agile. Psychologically, I also want to take us out of sorrow, not to be a bug off, no, the dinner, shawarma, pizza, and pasta, all of that. Yet the guy stood high. But physiological, no, a pomodine. How inconsistency na garbage. So it's a right advice or the Trent. Said you are Liverpool na fatu achiri. Na baby awa by there. You will love playing for them, but match up your mentality with their demands. Other than that, pressure be bound super. Milan just say my guy say omo your contenders o. Milan on your contender be at least
say only Europe next season. So a domestic competition.
The domestic no cry out. What then something say AC Milan. AC Milan was one of the champions. And argue on every desk I discuss football. AC Milan. What really happened? Dimrika actually AC Milan from. Let's say. Oh, you know, won the league last time with Osimhen, came back, Scott McTominay, new partnership, Philip Bill and Mobasu also made sure the team be solid for Antonio Conte. Was a league second one in a very short time, and Sasso augmented squad not properly by adding one of the most experienced guys yet available players on the grounds, Kevin De Bruyne. So Napoli we also said Juventus. Yildiz more players or more person more extended more contracts. This can become more based on more performance or Club World Cup. So Juventus, Naples, and then Inter Milan. And if another AC Milan better to see. You don't forget, say Atalanta Jumana Oyeno on Wontumi and Sana Medical Bachelor in India. Atalanta Wajili Gnibi. He's gone on further. Europe, we saw their performance under Gasperini. Diana Milan Are we celebrating the last time that Kevin Prince Boateng our platform as the last enjoyment piece for Milan and now you nyam ma osha omo transfers na ya koyete teton kakra Milan ade na woye no ya facha me ya koyete teton kakra what on tijani oh wunya we no oton no Pierre Kalulu no atwanadi o kofobia be shema Zinchenko as a player ono pe bia bo a Messi Royal yaw Kashadrak Benya last 2 seasons transfer windows Madrid sorry Milan players back form do ma
AC Milan
and your signings are ever projected club ne do ma call manim to say the city yi enye no bia Milan de ya ton kese no ye pe obi replace no when they are available ne bo ne say awful I can contract say obowie ya fa na mehim they are not parading champions and players are omoko form by and yes squad obetima ka say even no metimi Napoli AC Milan dey no person mo ye yaw yenja mo pem mo ne form ka Manchester ho ana say ye hunta mo be back biem
e bia mo se mo bia nka o masem biem
Yeah, because AC Milan are still getting back. Malik Tiao, me who saw that your name, almost transfers from my Malik Tiao body in the Dika, Junior Messias, Alessandro Florenzi, Asta Vasco, Denis Vasquez, Divock Origi, Sergino Dest, Marco Nasti. Yow, players who do major deal Italy. And then other squad way budget. Andres Jangal, Emil Robak. Also, no more.
France can cry so much.
Now, Cramon now, Cranko.
Ya woni mo bia wo mo. So I semi established. So you don't. So Milan, I feel say Milan ma internet Juve. Naples for no the way to go. My main family Milan story is so. I'm more say we pay athletic midfielder. I didn't ma you can be athletic midfielder. It didn't make us to be athletic midfielder. Athletic midfielder, no, unfortunately, a more free game. No, data dynamic actually say football, yeah, adia, or steady because positions live be a free game. No, what we are not need a study actually, and then you answer poacher a free game. No, poacher a more general box room near share at the brow, no macabon in the alternate. About 8 touches across 90 minutes, but moment 2 goals. You can't do more type, no. Crespo, Shevchenko, those type of strikers are Olivier Giroud, more type in the last piece of those. A more free game, no. Jack and you so Bobby or your Robert Force 9. Ujina so no penny Zimbabwe, na Krabi Boffa. Yes, I can't Zimbabwe. Put a free game, full back a long time. 2. No man be Brazil, we jump question Fifika Krabi. No Manchester Funny, how and Bisaka. No, artistically. He's made for the traditional type. Now they're not to Trent and one. You are killing the boy. He belongs to the old age. And then PR. And the same thing. Athletic midfielders are moving away from the game. At least for the time being. How many times now who say Yaturi more type will give a game? He gives you everything on the ball. Now off the ball, so able to match the ball, they're free. Yaturi them. Body crowd, bet maybe bully waji. A crown so easy so beji. Yes. It's bracket in Arturo Vidal, Claudio Marquisio, Paul Pogba na Manchester 40 no. Blaise Matuidi, Musa Dembele o kaino. Tottenham Hotspur. A crown our own beji, a crown baba beji. They are going extinct. Omo free game no. Na omo ba be replace omo no. Omo madwuma na ye de e dia ma fans. And the fans ni refi atete for America no. And the people are talking about Pedri. Pedri is number 8. Yaya Toure is number 8. Omo me no difference in him. Because of physical nature of the game, no. Yaya a physical. Arturo Vidal 8, Pedri 8. But also what physical balance, no. Blaise Matuidi 8, Pedri 8, Vitinha 8, Jude 8, João Neves 8, Fabian Ruiz 8. These are the modern day number 8 for Nebano. Omuni kukuru they say they can't balance that. It's a Amarim so behind. Athletic number 8. Who are the players on the market? Barella no more enter no more modern day number 8. Omuni ball almost about 90% on the ball. Se Pedro Nkotake Vitinha João Neves ankran na 84 no dey. Entesa kane for no. Timinim dia mo remope. Ba ko bi na article madwene. Obeti se Fede Valverde of Real Madrid. Also what's our balance, you know? About power, it gives you a lot. How are they going to get him? I'm saying, come here, remind me, say another 80B or but they are not common in the market right now. The game has changed. The robust 18, who you be Michael, let's say, game. Let's be real. Michael, let's say, game, say, or bully the way out on and off the ball. There are not many. So who is Amorim looking at? No, mom, so club, no, so yeah, Amorim. Because Kobe no on mouse and a Bruno so oh yeah 8 year Bruno so mouse
Casemiro no so na
6 na say no yes or ba na nika kraka ho and then Ugati so 6 so o hwe squad no mu dia o hwe club no mu dia Amorim dibem na hwe market no mu
ebini ho so change how you want to play to fit, because the current nature no there nature dey ma you fit in there on who got a Jumo Sporting onto me using no that's conversion or so be converting no there's a bit take time
Until no pe obi a ready made box to box no athletic na no kind of box to box midfielders no or energy your power ball kra na ya
pim amodeng as a sintawe pa.
Yes, they are going extinct to me at least for this moment here cuz there are not many in the game. If for no own say you for no 84 year by omo ye be on the field. So Amorim should come up back again say bia what change profile no different profile dia hye ho. Na osi Maresca person anymore no sesa bibi mama Shadrack link bi.
Okay.
Me per the first 1 minute no. Maresca person build it team wa Kudus Hugo Etikite and Joao Pedro so
anymore no pomo mo versatile. Say bia nipa na ball right wing. Oka say bia emergency one call left wing obetimi ball on Motebeka number 10 on force 9. That is where Joao Pedro Hugo Ekitike and Kudus Mohamed fall in.
Wow. And the okay football terms, a kind of offensive flexibility, tactical fluidity, and then of course positional flexibility. I come here about 8, but me tell me who I say Shadrack they have to TV no so. On restarting here Shadrack on starting here movement and never come box no. PSG are attacking. They are attacking now. Hold on, box no number 9.
Hakimi.
I mean, it's on the number 9 for PSG. Where you find positional flexibility. But the position has to be occupied. We be na Maresca di hon komo chiro no. Visual na wo hwe TV. So Ousmane Dembele as the number 9 on the winger no. Now Osha box no more. Hakimi now is the number 9. Omo play less Asha there. PSG has done this with ease. Maresca peso yebi.
Our the right full back crown yes I don't know. And yet we say Hakimi she goals.
She Hakimi no. Now she box how many defenders in who box how many look at the composition. Look at the mix. Left winger, right back. Striker Ousmane Dembele is now the winger. Varshelia na Kabeka Safedi say call box no the opposite in the position no be ababefa. So Hakimi is now the leader of the attack as a right back. What can semble be haya ni edi nkomo me catch say Chelsea go be okay, Shadrack and San Famrani and Family way so. Chelsea go na Jackson be fan or center circle no more toto nche Joao Pedro Neto kokato net no. Nano de no. Neto air board one and ejina nche box no no.
Se na kukureya.
On okro no hwesoro.
Yeah.
On okro no. This is what the manager is looking
at. Kuku na what other end.
In this case, PSG Hakimi no ya ha.
Kukureya.
And na Maresca di hon komo no.
Amadi aye ho.
He offensive Di Maria. And na Maresca di hon komo no. Offensively, he doesn't want to be static. Say number 9 and 9. Nti na catch say poacher for ne ko. Poacher for ne ye kukuyere be ko antwe ho.
And I'll call with teammates.
So that is what Maresca is looking at. Now, looking at these options, you know, yeah, a nice pa who go more Kudus and now Pedro. This place in the and the manager it fits into his ideology. What was that sound of ringing? I'm lying back also.
Yes.
Or more use to offensive flexibility, you know. Pep Guardiola, Luis Enrique, Sancroft, no mom. There's something very, very common here. Yeah, a basa no woman manager necessarily because most of the time, you know, yeah, not lines of defense and they started from midfield and then the defense in Ankasa. But at PSG, the first line is the first line of defense. What kills star power, a collective effort. And you know, pressing. Oh, come on, Inter Milan. Inter Milan team for one PA.
Yeah,
that is the last part of offensive flexibility, you know. And so be it to me a year a human defender.
So the whole canning now boils down to the manager, no. Say obeying still discipline because Mike Baye maybe say Mbappe video be now watching it na video room when I know watching Mbappe say on 1-on-1. Okay, say it drew some series of games and all my Mbappe to na bench.
Yes.
And also Bobby 60 minutes no you know from Mbappe Jamon or the Madrid.
Yes.
So when your manager obey discipline and I say Obama boys in the show now won't to mean yes because one say Mbappe no kwa and I say Mbappe no pono be no so beko but what meet na bench and as on game now e be no dey Dembele
na onim
okay say Dembele start season Oman Tana bench bear some games set to us. Since then, Dembele looking back.
It requires a lot of mental discipline. Shadrack and Conan, you would the Madu a bonne.
No, I assist back. I say, I did channel one some feature.
Well, then I will can say require a lot of discipline.
Luis Enrique, Madu come by Edgema.
Yeah, catch us as one what years. Shadrack and Conan, you know, mention baby at Vitia, Agina. Vitia is a midfielder. Or what a new Conan Crabia. Talking about what the manager has to do and get the best out of the players. You know, Vitia Hakimi no who had obedient in the position hole. There be
Okay.
Vitia started this game as a left back makeshift because now this is it. Baby Osmani Dembele Baby Drew.
On occupy a Yuhono.
And I saw so quite
Mendes ni Vitinha.
Oh, I'm going to show you another Dembele one on the chair, but be another Dembele one out the chair. No, she will be Osmani a right back position. Right back position because Hakimi caught.
Yeah.
Almost one couldn't have a Vitinha, Jana, have a Nuno Mendes, Jana, and who is the left back and the left winger. So striker no Momuna drop it as the right back, and I show me new.
So Vitinha grab a left back, Nana Mendes na kwe left winger.
I mean, so now left winger no way or box room. The one chain no no air corner hono or box room no no akosho na Vitinha be she no no ho.
Ibedru enye wo me da say new meza
mo bro
Jose
mo bre
Chelsea for na bre
mo bre
ne mo de kamodi mo ye bre mo examiners
o da bi on say ye no ya je atum se ba bi e wo no ho ana wo
mo mo ditum
o ya ditum se ho ana wo se e wo
okay
because you see I mistakes be mre atwam oh da bi no kra na meka no you say mre atwam ya bre pa ya bre no so de ba bi ejina na wo se mutimi boa na itimi de no matutu ye because English football here kofo we bre na here say de be be sa pijale aba but transfer market ni mu ye deba na you team making mention of athletic midfielders
obi cry the message ba say then Ebana say na mama McTominay call because similar and why am Napoli for no
McTominay by the time United who usage pa no and Mujan because they also needed money as at that time.
Okay.
And our academy product. So normally you know the PSI how it works, a pure profit. The biggest problem and the way United need a wage bill because our players be United more £300,000 a week now. Ultimately don't say suwano. No one can say do not chin also then the 2 say na mo fam pretend. Then obia born a chibi pa no mo jano. And yes, can now the consign player and a problem because amortization or that is not also to say players be deserving the amount Am United try in the transfer market to buy them.
Okay.
But the other PSR 70 million a hard dream be wage bill na a da honomo. Any how much profit habit media be mama na contribute a balancing your money amount. Now o check United here. Rashford not just say £350,000 a week. Jadon Sancho £300,000 a week. The amount of donors so to last season the cramponi due to loans now these players in the year they acquire salary in the create too. Now United wants to clear all of them from the books. It will check PSR in terms of table no crampa. United it also fit in terms of the PSR table no fit best. And the injection of money by Sir Jim Ratcliffe also promises so bit some 200 or 300 million pounds be Nelson. It's a resort in Yoma Bibri, so they are my club. No? They can spend but not spend much. And if they are also spending, they should be very careful of the kind of salaries are. I always say Chelsea the approach be by in terms of the salaries are. Meno swadi huno de my clubs in the Bibri. Chelsea might be spending 1 billion, 2 billion there, but Omudi Nyanse be ato or players na ketriano hua etasu. Because Obani amount 90,000 and 100,000. Me and no sign 8 years contract. Me and my aware say within 2 seasons, ultimately reach this target. You better scale mama. It in say Chelsea contract extension is no more year and about years ni be never count no. About players and salary increment due to the fact say omotimia performing a certain task or target that was given to them. It is Nico Jackson. One say Chebiano mo renew. Kopama. Chebiano mo renew. Almost like Kopama. A scanner. So they give you a target. If you're able to reach it, a player it has a performance related kind of, which is very perfect. Because United not to play be I'm sorry 300,000. No, you know you ask yourself a lot of questions, Fancy.
Wontumi 101.3.
So I saw Matheus Cunha in and around 175,000 and I'm so okay fine. I feel I'm more kasa.
Yeah, because Magada said in Bremen so Baba J around that region. 150,000.
I feel no more kasa. And say Oman strict was an man one a be had dream baby. Meno Adeba United the best show Mopani say Guintoria did now or now went to me no man coin. Combination athletic midfielder in the shape of Douglas Luiz.
Yeah.
On him league no. Wabo league ni be paying. And Douglas Luiz ain't never been more Juventus. Kefran Tour Amabeji Abosobo. It is difficult so no be opportunity. And in the Premier League, now your fan say okay top midfielders are. The time now on see top 5 midfielders in the Premier League as at that time. Now Douglas Luiz count. That was the Premier League in him. So bringing him back, one adaptation period. So I feel now be able to trade because in league so that. And Obama say intensity in athleticism now no. Technically we're solid. Because we set piece one obo, we free kick no obo and proper box to box. But the back up before so be who didn't crap him no. But finally, do not me materialize it. Gintoli ejano kwa maneko. By still hanging in the balance, will United go in for a player like Douglas Luiz? Another question for another day. If say United will try and push for a loan, because for now, I think United main focus here say Omubenya Imbuemo sealed. Then they buy a center forward. Center forward no one common here teacher you didn't come on and make us say. Let me say United striker mu hwehwe na Gyökeres be den, Osimhen kasem be den. Ala new take catch me so no Adebako hu ya na ni GM no apa na ye say United are approaching Fiorentina Fiorentina representatives of Moise Kean. Say omunya Moise Kean a Kalis komu de ba be di djuma fancy oye correct profile.
Moise Kean.
Many new thing ya dream. No doesn't mean you need a 40-goal striker.
Okay.
Or a 30-goal striker. Sun is now United and say they need a striker that can complement and also bring the best out of Omo Channel Weshia. I'm not so for the future. Because in this instance, say Brian Mbuemo, if football anything can happen. If some numbers now or they ma Brentford no, or more 15 goals a season and not 20 in the Premier League. Matheus Cunha more 15 goals. You don't necessarily need a 30-goal striker. At least who will be honest with mama maybe a 15-20. Moise Kean actually Fiorentina. Say after say the responsibility is seen a console. Fiorentina no. Oh she goes the moment. Fancy. He is scoring. The physical level so is meant for the Premier League. The physical stature of Moise Kean is meant for the Premier League, and age is also on the side. So what in the bar? A bit me abwa by Sika 77 because Saudi Arabia for no aboy rem. Strike a wire den ba. And why den na me ne muana Nick Wontumi for Stuttgart. I was associate Akaidema the German under 21. Already 5 goals, 3 assists in the UEFA Euro under 21. But fancy, this season 12 goals for him for Stuttgart. Bayern Munich for the person who do man to subim. There be by Munya the mochen more say be say another striker.
Usika irana.
Munya the moyen.
And how many man Usika na?
There be any man Usika. I don't know cost no. Bayern Munich I don't know moyen. Now no better na be ka say. I am a desaflo invite flu on ko. Because almost say
Bayern for the no. Enye domestic. I know beso mo yo money o ma o. Omo yo mbibia for Europe. So league need your bow fan.
Lano
but or toa
Lano
or prepare for the Champions League because the Champions League Obeshia City, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Omo na okwa ko shi omo Inter mo. Obo Paris Saint-Germain. Chelsea for you di baby.
Bayern Munich build a squad say nay say about different players we say bia you are benching Olise to still have na Brimuna the Ombo league now fancy with machine Bundesliga. No disrespect to the Bundesliga, it is about with many results. And Bayern Munich winning the Bundesliga again, any news? What did they mention as no? Bayern Munich bet me lose league in there, or the Champions League now they won't care about losing the league. But I don't know more, you know, because all check it in the history of Germany. After Lucas Podolski munena mububo be as forwards, would you follow Mabo Bobiko? Mario Gomez Mabo Bobiko. But any ameno woka say fancy. Germany striker Bepa Nicolas Fokro grade and to the West Ham Crade and Enko. Oh, when you are the age of such 23. When was I the better by me Kamana better? How can no pro? Hurricane no umpra. Striker back one. Hurricane super so bobo bia oni wi aso bae. Hurricane the type of strikers I turn about league. Tranchenga kana we mo na wakobo champion. There be.
We hear the numbers.
Fancy. Wontumi. So akoda bi sa no yantete ho nkonko yi. Muma ne Stuttgart na ama ne mumia onya Dortmund bia akoshe no akobo 9 no just to help the national team too. Said the bear on betimenya top strikers going into major tournaments because fancy Germany call World Cup when they almost striker by 20 maybe and edwuma ho pa in order for them to progress and try and get whatever they are looking up to. Sure, we are Barcelona fan and Yabotre. I think the Casa Bebrebe na dos. Da bena Nikoba, there be. We've always said the transfer market in your career mode. They said yeah, Ubo FIFA fancy. You give me a Ubo, Ukura Honman, no me X, no me box. No akoha no akotrase negotiations pay no ababesi there be. Or you'll be a there. Don't expect Bilbao to let loose like that. Say omube jemu se fako. They be. At least they will show to the boy say they love him, they want to keep him. But the most important aspect of this deal is say boy na kayes achiro Barcelona and on the back of them go a story where can say boy no wa kayes achiro mo enye ne kura na abeka. But Barcelona also wants to invest money in July. Said a bear enter into the books for next season.
Yeah, because the pre-season.
What you say?
So first or second.
So there's a
July.
need for a certain level of one guy say different. We did a bear quite because selling club no enye mu better. And then no Messi birthday. Fancy. And I'm sure Messi di how much prebo no ja. Messi besa about 2026 na be hard dream.
World Cup no.
Oba be hard dream.
This one just started.
Fancy Oba be hard dream too much.
So on your day.
No, he's still causing as he's still in
Argentina World Cup.
He's still influencing games. No, need to
When the best start.
Next year.
When the start.
Maybe see Roberto Martinez Eddie Ronaldo be call World Cup. No Ronaldo to bench. Sana be so today. Argentina Lionel Scaloni Eddie Messi be call World Cup. Not Messi to bench. When they started.
Like you said, by next year, you know.
No. It's not bench crowd boys. Psychologically,
nothing clearly shows. Per Club World Cup, yeah, measure. Set by next year, Messi be drop a guard.
Because some more them kind the next Messi best hand could any be ho.
Oh,
Hank yeah.
And that boy is here. Kokuma Messi World Cup anymore.
You know,
Nico pass,
Nico pass or Master Antonio.
No Nico pass. No ama.
Next year, come on a year.
Baby, Nico pass. More. Send you
because
now America charity.
I said no charity.
Sandy Cooper's money master. Coach.
leader in the Argentine setup. So he inspires. And it's a Messi will camp Okrana in Cranshare near Reshemu Edema players, and there was since only. You get it. And no, but the inclusion reasons ni bina memano. If he's not in the camp, the players or more camper will be forced to respond to Messi only or mobile copy and the pressure be too almost so. When Messi is there, what else do they have to prove? They have the best player they have seen in their generation, and then he's a World Cup winner as well. So Argentina comes with less pressure. But Messi anymore, you know how the media can spend things. Can Argentina win without Messi? And the pressure better more corner. So the second one, Messi on the pitch now, and it's all bubble no with intensity. And in fact, I'm fan to just say. National team football, no, it lacks the intensity of a typical club level. And to me, a player, a true stage, be the experience in the national team, Ronaldo, or the experience in the national team now. The same applies to Messi. And the most influential playmaker, even without the ball, Messi than Ronaldo. Born in Messi Okra, he creates something. Dead ball situations he creates. Then ball sounds one he creates as well. So he still has something to offer, not a lot. He has a lot to offer on the pitch and off the pitch. It will help Argentina's cause. Ntimesho say on my the day Scaloni announces his squad or the World Cup without Messi, no, it will be like the calamity that really befell.
Now, if you say
after mobile World Cup without Pelé,
after our last World Cup, no, say. No news near say Leo Messi say on that 2026 battle but the World Cup qualifies. What is that also about qualifies new on Kobe?
Never Shadrack. Argentina last game no more Messi will bench.
You see no be there ban 4-4-2. Messi ni Julian Alvarez two top, Rodrigo de Paul, McAllister, Thiago Alman and Enzo.
Say what man somebody do no.
Ubamian Cabo.
Scalolia.
Fuzzy. Almost started tournament and when you fit Inter striker Martinez.
Yeah.
No the prana so no man on the cock. Who you Messi a free. Now babo.
Many Mike te Sporties. Was it Sunday anywhere? I'm watching
my game.
First half game no. Yeah, banana. If you first half, Mike say, "Omuma Messi back game in the second half." Ali will be unto. Nano and see. They came in the second half. Messi drop it back 8-10 zone on now. But Wontumi nye ball no.
Just a pass.
Wontumi nye ball no.
You there cannot say
5 key passes in the tournament so far.
My former programs manager Bishop Cho.
The number of dribbles are why
in that time ever. Now what gaining weight or by gaining sunwa. No you be on set no mo bob no mo ntimi am man kwa echi no. And what them reason and the reasons are very private. Need the name kotudwe. Na ba se bia ye kra match a ono ball no ntimi nko magidigidi. But se new o pass ball man no tia so pejanity a. Oh he. True born of a born professional player crying to me more.
Can say Messi
let me say Messi be retire o deep.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Maybe I'll go World Cup and all their retire.
Say no. E be bo Argentina crampo chance de na Messi. E bo
offense no.
Offense no. Because no ball deep say the fancy onyina ball also for. Be 10 seconds o.
One killer pass.
1-2. No gina ye. 1-2.
Sana Rooney here. Okay.
Bian chance Messi ba for.
Rooney no gets in retire.
It also shows his ability to scan areas. That's what scanning. Original ball him no. Or share senior ball na see movement echo. And the time obenya ball na no. He already has a point or passable na when Sadia no here telepathy understanding.
Sasa me kwa Ali do say do kind be almost be 2 seasons ago. What can I say League 1 na Messi wo pie no say me can say Bright can come the bizarre say na one Messi share na to no say akwa we no na gba o ko ina no friend chi no ahwe do
he scans the area.
O say nye say bia onante no wan ka je so e kwadufu o create space am on wan kasa no ti bon no beba na wo be wan so o rush scene no ono wadwen awie
oh ni tena ka
enti asema jumbo che
me ya wasem kwa de e bi
me
scan in pharmacy nko work
no starting position
one on starting
oh say Argentina team no e kwa anim ho no Simeone ho Nico Pass ho Mastantiano Alvarez ne Julian Alvarez Martinez abeso
guy wash now
Omepa coach on sacrifice Omumu back now for Messi nko. He's their leader.
Next year World Cup.
Yeah, he's their leader. World Cup now just June mu right.
1 year.
Exactly next year. And now the entire more likely. Yeah. 1 year. He plays in a league that does not require a lot of intensity. The MLS allows him a lot of rest. Even at Inter Miami. And yet they be an Obama. It is all in anticipation of making sure as a time at World Cup in Bebano, he will be physically ready. Trust me, may the baby Messi free Argentina World Cup squad in a pra. Debbie.
Now only
tactics.
Down one, then it is first. Yet,
decision making at
the 94 World Cup. So Maradona Rona, he was allowing himself say more and feed of him. Bono money gets at a cocaine into YMRE, but in more you do. So you don't get Maradona as explosive and intense as he was, but you could still see genius with the football at his feet.
Sorry to catch you all to have enough workflow. What can Ronaldo go no show Nations League with Spain? Crossing by never no football ball. Defender in a whole no then fat defender no some place ball. And then striker ben a bit me and Sebi. Saha Klaman Gusana the actions are goal.
Intelligence.
Mike.
So I think Messi there, this is a but I want to dwell on the now come here can continue from there. Now may you question ano. Ubisa say see a rating Messi career now. You be rating is out of 10. I think he's a perfect 10/10 player. And ain't no share number 10 no. Or a 10/10 player. Oh Peobia. And why how you want to interpret it. The opposite interpreting no. He's a perfect 10/10 player. A player who overcame adversity to rise to the top. And yes, when you're for how right from childhood, a lot of challenges. And you're messing almost in that yeah. Or growth deficiency, new hormones, nibi, and one touch money way. Now, this guy is able to defy that. Near the best of football training. Barcelona, Obera senior team nimno. And your players in Yana, the moment they make an appearance in the senior side, no be more or ye greater or Wontumi babe tuni pakrono. Because Ronaldinho had already set the benchmark. Messi played with Henry. He has played with some of the best footballers, but he was able to outshine, outplay, and then out-achieve Omunina. What does it tell? He has greatness embedded in his DNA. He's conquered everywhere. Maybe the only dark a year boom a PhD spell no. A honey baby a Messi call ya. In Sunswa no more no. But it only tells that once again he is human and not a god. At Barca, many say I was here.
Mr. Rodrigo the Pope Rabbi should to coach you know. Oh, hey, Newton. Now we are as a coach was a Messi over to bench.
So
I can't be in the dressing room.
I think that Messi has defined football in this era. 101.3. Coaches there, na Pep Muye say, open one single player, ni evolution, and then a dominance, no, a year a bradrin intra entiasiaswa. It is Lionel Messi's. He has every type of goal. Box mudie, outside the box. The OVM crowd then inside a crow. And yesterday, Menkai the last time an MLS side played at the Club World Cup and qualified from the to the next stage. Menkai. See, any Inter Miami project, you know, it is not old, very young.
Yeah,
good. But they've been able to establish themselves in a certain context as selling MLS in a positive way. Seattle Sounders, Senra, PSG Shomu 2-0. Omufi MLS in so much frame. We are looking for the first side on your South American, on your European to qualify. Inter Miami. Again, the impact of Messi. You can never understate that. And how did they win their first game? Our competition, a Lionel Messi free kick against FC Porto, who have been the most disappointing side in the competition. Almost you're crossing Auckland for no. If you are rating performances per the Ode Bem and the Obey, Porto the end of from cry. But one sure say from no Messi can't be. So the guy is a 10/10 player. And he will go down in history as the greatest this generation has seen. Then he will put his name there as the one we have to look at if we are looking for the greatest of all time. He does everything. I will give him. If you are looking for passing accuracy, he's there. Vision, creativity is there. Scoring, he's the most efficient scorer in this generation of footballers. Pego shemu efficiency. It is Messi, no Ronaldo. Ronaldo scores volumes. Or a top scorer, top. But in terms of chances and conversion, just a posy matches played, goals scored. Messi beat Ronaldo goal per game ratio. So he's the most efficient scorer this generation has seen. And no clan can any domain no. Oh, Messi do a playmaker. And any domain no. How many goals did he score in a calendar year? 93. 93. Why not you beside the enemy? Not get Mula near the Bona, but oh no, 70 something. Aquana de Cousin. Just to showcase something. Again, on your goal scorer, Champions League nim, washa 4 or more goals on multiple occasions. Only Lewandowski na was no. Again, hat-tricks. Obiano washa bidodo Champions League abako semu. Obian share hat-trick dodo and fancy Lionel Messi. Second top scorer in the history of the Champions League. Again, goal per game ratio. You will see that he's top. Playmaking idea.
Wontumi,
oh,
101.3.
It's just as marvelous as he is. Now, the moment a question told me team no, and I'm a question in jersey number, and I'm said the answer is on his jersey at the back. Question now be say no. Obia pe answer na. Uncle Lionel Messi jersey number share our club and country, and then they go on. That is the answer to your question. To be say, how will you rate the career of Messi? A 10. And there was a reason in two of us at 10. And not just that. Achievement. What has he not achieved? Wait me abome. Dear no, I want to carry him individually.
Messi team or group stage or tournament.
Debbie. Ni team free group stage muda. None and see that. Achievement ni bion. FIFA World Cup player ba ko pen waje best player and premier no so. Akwa we. Lionel Messi 2022 waje best player, 2014 waje best player of a tournament. World Cup no waje bi. Copa America waje no dodo. In Obiaje Ballon d'Or ni bi say na. He's the first player outside Europe to win the Ballon d'Or. America for non-common who be that Messi decided na common. So what else? BBN Hobium. There is nothing. So your question is 10/10. To end with, America for no fair basketball say or more dia. Into no more edgy or more NBA championship na. Almost say world champions.
That's right.
And I'm a boy. Wow, beji NBA playoffs in the Biano. Oh yeah, because they see the sport as theirs. Omono mama basketball abeye die tie. So even if you play in Europe, Euro basket, Euro league, Nibia, you will still want to play in the NBA. It is the creme de la creme of basketball leagues.
The NBA.
Exactly, and yet a world league. It is only for the American. For everybody, but it looks like sport for only dominating. Now the trend is changing. We know a deep in Komonewa, but I will summarize it this way. So, how a league is going now. The influx of foreigners and their influence or impact. You check the best players. First, Premier League, maybe a top scorer. When was the last time you saw an English player win the top scorer award? Maybe a Hurricane Beckett. They are kind of more foreigners. So you can say foreigners have now come to dominate the English Premier League. Obetimi crash the best players from the Premier League. Sana NBA and so Shadrack and Mwaye will just do the regular season and MVP for the finals. The last winners you should give us one. The finals or the regular season. So this is the regular season NBA MVP winners. From 2016, Steph Curry is American. Russell Westbrook, American. James Harden, American. Now from 2019, 2025, not a single or even come close to regular season MVP. Giannis Antetokounmpo, double of Nigeria. Nikola Jokic, Joker, twice offering him Serbia. Then there is Joel Embiid, or a Camerooni. Then there is Nikola Jokic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. On my finals MVP Nubion. And also Okwa. The trend follows similarly. 2015, Andre Iguodala, not really your American. Yes. Then 2016, LeBron James, American. Toronto Raptors won it, and Kawhi Leonard, American. In LeBron James 2020. But from 2021, Deba, you can have Jaylen Brown,
Steph Curry,
Jaylen Brown, and then Steph Curry. You can see the trend changing here. In this 5-year period, from 2015 to 2019, Americans dominate here. Check those who are non-Americans who are in there, Omupi team. And now the current winner is a Canadian, not an American.
Yeah.
In 2 years, for a 3-year period, are split from 90% in the last 5 years to 50% in the year we are akwakoye. What is it telling us? The NBA trend is changing. Now, Samikase Mame 5 top NBA players are Obebonwai. Nikola Jokic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Fastering Curry
more powers above from LeBron James more powers above from. You pick the face of the NBA now. 4 year boy, American Ibako Cranium. So a league and a sport that is known as typically American is now being dominated by foreigners. It shows how there is enough growth. So now the best from different continents and the more talent number just to upgrade it. Previously, it was Americans dominating. In the period of the 80s, then late 80s there by Michael Jordan being in TAPA, Karl Malone, more everything. From 2000 the trend started changing, and after 2010 it has actually changed.
Okay,
it tells of the growth of the sport in this sanity. So what was American now is global. America for the
Wow, Mate, me da say yemra na fe yemra meto aso kapo say bibia e fine ho de.
Na me ado bibia wo.
Ona has afi has say watara e den.
So a special advisor at the board.
Okay.
Say ni rule ni de omanya ama yehu de coach watare be. Say de board no be advisor momo. Na minim watara no. Unim zo kosu training grounds there. For the players no.
That way.
the players because no one says that time no. Didn't cover the idea those who the foreign number or yeah I'll be to my friend any idea so I go to a time as an umpire who say Watara no more you know why very emotional as a coach because he never thought say to me yes but no artist one man say was a do time was so mama popular or since I'm for I'm popular go to a time was say on to me sir because no one what Tibo radio so but no him say ampa see my emotions are crossroad until the jar say your pay baby man sheneja Wontumi man ni so sanity and this yeah
special advisor
to the board no
obo kroma na so be call
obewa
Ivory Coast
obewa
add to my respect know some secret that they don't want anybody to know about.
Yes, Coach Abubakar Watara. Okay, good ones. One. Yerum na fieni nkomo Sharak Yonko Watara. I say nano pay oho no mo de letter so babontia. Letter no mo de buy ni nyina say Coach Abubakar Watara say one of be special advisor to the board. Said the be obeboa na ene wono so etimi aboama club ne run no enso etimi akokama into mo kire say oba work directly with the board na afi wono enso special assignment as a club and so you know ono Watara na ginam aye ediamo munte no aye nkomo a etimi akoso e house of okay say don't nsem no evima ene ede has aye ho aye di nkomo yi said ye kan coach Masu Didi Dramani no enra wo ye ni training said ye kan ye no na training no na no odin pa ne boys no enra pipa coach fofra waba na timi say obi abeso impress na adwuma no kwenti ha ana Hamza Isa coach said training no ko ye one ne kumienu bi se ese otimi ehu na obo adwuma de mafobia na nuama ye kamenti Hamza ana oni coach Maxu Didi Dramani omuguso a wo mu ebon koma a ono so ekwa de wonsam no ede ba na ese training no na emu odey pa na nuama enso ekoso e wo training ground so na has NCC onra why ana besa be di dwumadie no de ama has of na ene supporters no ko didi wo ekoma na kwaba na ni nyina ne so omu ko kire no omu roller omu wo as a supporters e wo club no omu ka bi omu pa omu ka so omu mpewa obekọ omu ka so omu pewa betena nti omu ko kire no de omu no supporters no roa omu so play our house of folk dwumadi a wo mu di ni day to day TNT Elvis kakra omu edema Didi Dramani
information with the supporters, and so in terms of any difficulty, you should let us know. I believe that with proper communication, the Hearts of Oak supporters are very wise. They would understand the situation and they would even support the coach or the team at all times. So we told him that he should look at the team, at least after training with the team for the first week, he should be able to communicate with us, let us know his plans, and what he thinks he can do with the current team so that we don't put too much pressure on him. We believe he's a fantastic coach. No coach has performed wonders for staying within a short period. You must give a coach a long time to be able to win laurels for the team. So we assured him of our support. Basically, that was the reason why we met him, to fraternize with him.
Kakode etudwa na ade a wasaka chairman Evers edi tudwa se omodie so about test so omu se coach ni improvement bi aba wo mo beta coach na chi eno ya de ba ko omu ehwe so about test no wo mo tie chi ne mo mu de omani ehwe game ni bi so omu se improvement aba no way support bi a coach ni ya no wo mo supporters e de be ma coach Masu Didi Dramani.
Supporters are not just supporters, they also know football. So if a coach is good, they will know. When the players are playing, they will see improvement. So they would reduce the pressure on the coach. But first of all, the supporters must see that there is work in progress, there is something good coming from the coach. So what out of all supporters especially expect is that they must see that since a certain coach took over the team, there is improvement in our play, there is some form of tactical discipline, and then also the style of play. They must see a certain style of play. the coach, and then the coach says, okay, give me 2 years, and yet in the first year or even in the second year, you don't see any changes in the team. No player is improving, nothing is improving. No, that one, the supporters will definitely come after the coach.
I know ANSM Gakra Chairman Herman Hesse de atudwede onsem evema na isi has adwuma no muguso o mo hwese nuama ebitima koi Abdullahi Ghazali nso e wo Basaka Oli Stars no eja adwuma no de ato resign a wo hwe nim sei no no ekoka makto di drama ne ho no mabo adwuma e de amaphobia the Continental Club Masters na adwuma no etimi akoye pa Walid Fuseni Walid tukotoko no ye ka onsem che se da bia dunu na ayeden e de amano so ba report and say can say Walid is in any etchen cry I want to say no ebitimi akona afi wa say has of team no I will mohihye no nyama betimi akokama e de ama Walid eno e good news e free ho e de eba yerem e wo former Kotoko coach I friend of Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum doctor no yet say clubs ni bi guso mo ene ni din komo locally anyame adoma season here ye be start wono enso betimi enya team a wado mo e be banche guso I monitor from all angles team coach I friend is saying Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum ede ba no ye benso ede wonsem ede beba na ya to aso another player golden cake player Da Costa Ousu Da Costa a player bia o jini di wa FA Cup numpa na on say yes obeba Kotoko bi nso uraha okoha reporter ba ne say clubs ni bebre ede office ba abroad no Estonia club and I say a club from Estonia enso aba awomu hwese omunya na onkomu epepa nti omo hwese say wodne ebe chabruchi nti Kotoko de no enso ade a ebe den ama Da Costa say ni wono enso betimi aba because abruchi ba de a say ye be consider eno no first answer na local offer bia no enso etimi aba nti no kakra eba Kotoko aropa me catch say omo hwe nimu say players miensa foreigners ebe touch down this week na obetimi abebo adwuma na nuama ye kama na players no baako from Burkina Faso wono striker Ivory Coast Medford abako ana Congo enso player ba beba awono nso ya attacker oba behwe se ni enua betimi kama nti this week an ye hwe anim se ni wo mo ebetimi alande na o mabebo adwuma e de amakrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko Samba Onel a player center back e de makotoko na obo adwuma this season the first season of Kotoko no season abana wiye na ibusa ne se sen anu hu ni season no e wo Kotoko a good season e de man
I won only one, so I'm not too more happy, but I'm still happy.
How do you see your colleagues acting, your team, the whole team? How did you experience?
Well, I know kakra wono area atudwa na say omo ebusa ne say the season no course ye no so season dey one who say best because na up double and I just said any teammates no omo no omo si aka no see ehu omo no so omo a very good ball there
players and I can take example to like one Kamara Kamara is a very good goalkeeper. He can he can play with his legs, and I can also see Amwa. You know, he gets speed, he gets power, and he know how to score too. So, all of them, they are very, very good players.
Well, anyway, Samba center back at the Macrobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. What you to Jonel no na ni nyina we busa ne say oba Ghana League no oni say more den at the mawa na no so Ghana League in here more den.
Ghana League is very difficult and they have good players. So I can just say that I was like I was just happy to play Ghana Premier League.
Looking at the Kakradia to Janda 20, Womugu so prepare or pram way a Waffle Zone B, Cup of Nations, on the 10th of June. And I know a Basunjana 20 team no gusua womo prepare said be Ghana yenso your modern more ebitimi akonkan and no e kakre free ho e by it is the fancy Baba Rock Sports Stadium Heroes Park no man no pay na ye copy ho na ura ba ko efene se Mr. Frimpong mzo mo ye training kakra wo e ho ne ade no hu say ya packet tracks e wo Heroes Park honum ti oba ebeka said the enuama city ho na ha adwen ye pa omu yi nuama load omu de load be ra na omu yi e wo Heroes Park ho ti ye ko honom ana ye di ani kware say the Mr Frimpong kai ampanti ye ko ye ana ye hu say ya na ye dey etie na fancy the omu ni say ye ko no nkomo edi ye ne ye tietie mu no aha no eh baby a omo so omo de ma baby a car big trucks you na so be so be you nuama o di right inside the wa na wa baby na eja
to be abetimi abe ni nuama
oh yes but right day e wo ho
say
obi tuem ska na yes
the NSC na
and NSC no and a day
na be ka no mo yim ponchi ni
na me kan ti say di omo no na okọ ho a
mo dane ha binchi
oh yes do the
enye kwan na mu no mo na mo no two tracks
your friend na you know
you know so NSC no ko ho ma ha de be mo de a now we are punching in yeah body no
and when it's approved because omucha tickets the mawa obano and you receive a ticket
just and
from the NSC and yet from you get to be our na ordinary person from the NSC almost
yes sikano kwa
that one there we and the intimate
and are internally generated at the end
no the but they say there a one my yeni I just say Udua had
we had rent for a year
for events I know the NK come but say tracks I can see but now Udua when you need to because tracks no we know na emudu pa hadwen na we do on say the minti bi krada nti em say man no be na nwanwa na yesi ekwo say ampa ti ekwo no and you say yes no cre you could pia ya na yisa mfoni ni a just nuama oh no ma yi bia because NSC for no NSC for no
you age
ticket I hu ye no e NSC for na also receipt ye twa na
mo ntwa pictures no
we have it but bibinti no ya be say ya ma wo ya la o da bi titi o da bi ticket in there
oh financial incentive
o da bi we had a ticket receipt ni pari try no ya tiama no said e mai ton ya ma odwoma ya ihye o ma ya tima wo na e bi wo so kama pa chese NSC for na de ma wo mo na ya kotum panimfo ni bi wo ho a the load no ye ne de ana omuyi no e ma ye ne ye no kre eno anadwo no obaye no okutwa ni we ni ticket ana yes of course enye say no ade a ekoso
mpofri mu ana kodokode akọ obebo ne matches for babayara Go Stars the akọ ne matches for babayara
Champions League
na mpofri mu ana CAF inspection team
member
omo be stadium ne surroundings because hano say echitafo ni before Ras stadium
hono offer ho fa
omo fa Ras stadium
fa ho ra
gate no mo na
inspect no mo hu environment say aye fin say ni a park cars for her kwan be na always on best call say stadium ni ready to host because anya pitch ne nko a club
inclusive
remind me here the CAF team no grounds
omo Ghana
yes but we mo no nya away and we ko to wonu hu a be CAF team no around ma start here omo dwuma mo ye back to we mo no de omo fa CAF ho we mo no nim de ekobia
there be say omo no we mo de omo de wa che so me no ye
na me bo da ben mo
and I'm sure say if this way ne koswa NSC ne ba approach your sell idea na mama nyo we mu ne be NSC wa be catch on say be pack
so the person me want to say da ben na these area drivers and also more load ni omo dia no ehun say okọ NSC wa Heroes Park e betim dia mam wa yo ni oma
e bi omo marketing team no etu anamo akọ drivers ne ho oh yeah was space kasi I bet my pack wa
okay
I understand the motive
okay
in a way to generate more revenue
but this
they want to generate more revenue at their mind because you have off season, you have more league matches now. I understand it.
Yes.
But you see, every course beyond there is a consequence. anamon bi a yetu ana bibi a ye bia no ehun sunsuanso ho nti ade a wo bɛyɛ a insunsuanso ne wo soro esen faso a wo bɛnya because we menya sure say drivers no eba be unloadi anase omo be ba be yi omo nyomego no ometua 10,000 cedis. The damage caused result in you maintaining the that fee.
Mike, maybe we receipt no hana producer okay to ranking or yipa. Only so why no view once no so me dey hwade. Ohu dey. Almost stamp is so amount on 3,000 dollars.
So Oyenisa, he has not been fair to the viewers and then the listeners.
Who they are from Shadrach because I don't see here.
So which Rena I was so baby so
was one say amount to no be 3,000 Ghana no or say being used the facility for baby business of goose signature or
facilitation
3,000 Ghana 30 million. So for 2 cars na Nakabia
also need the new 20 or one person but with a cars be 2-3 out in the room. One crack 3,000
part of conversation and I can say internally on be generate national sports authority
NSC internal generated fund
national sports authority
so being used
where and Clement Coffee
facilities for
the sludge
of goods.
I think sir it will be best NSA no say bemo couple NSA ne bemo it will be best mbetu anamako mako jinchemu Dereka wati ase
Indian crate
Njemu di omo dis kan ye anaso man ye
adria etai we echi and it sikano ne dodo no how for purposes of accountability
Mickey before we go there no hono ye omo nyai sade no kra for bofu and you mebu hono mo call it for friend. This sports facility. What is this?
I'm by inspection. We are not hana.
Yeah, couple
qualifies me but none qualifies Black Stars ever bobo hano.
Jeremy can say
Masa
but be about in this careful for backgrounds to see ya on be check to go stars for ni na mo just this we call takwa na nkran takwa so yan jin to mu a this we call nkran but what are they doing to
a go stars but so mo so nyeska so
but
no Mickey no
track parade
but yeah mama
start you
why do we do as
I'm was for as at 2002 2003 as I'm no okay kakran
and as a boss in this your colleague no na me pere dey no your colleague no crowd is there any boss no for your where say baby say ikoso
na sure
no Ghana man en call am for obi o program bi an call am for say he has questions no before we go to the NSA no we are talking about the video na yehwe no nobody has to go to the FA we entertain it we shouldn't entertain it at all
no
we are not entertaining
that couple come answer obi
of makapo we na betre
e was sanka alcohol
say ye an exclusive team
you say you adwuma ma Ghana man ya
maybe attract you know say na omuyi say fancy omuyi
akoya no say akoya say ho lorry station
don't care corner o say nko omuyi wi no ye say man ne say according to
man destroy
two man in charge
destroy everything by Nabutre. Don't care kono. And I know so omukoyi no yama no. But driver ni say don't care can see your mom pack on say KM say ayi Zuba ni bra bra.
And Zuba ni abra hade ni mre.
Ekwan no ho no. So on hane de omo say oba according to driver no say obi na chair ni say oba ha. 1.3. Oba be you load a utua pe ye be mo aye de ewrem. Na wayi na ono no
lo ta ho sa no
oh yes nti e ko no ura ho anopa no se anopa ura ho a
enye
chalk na yede toto cars atentene no be o se ho so
ma park ego
chalk be bre otimi se cars park odo so no I say no apart from I say no uko deputy rev
akwa be for so be generating revenue so o destroy there no
there be no there it say on started to cool also over the grammars
enisa ko bobo so because
man no class o ma have you
na pitch den
was it 3000 e board the one ma
no ma dey awase
o say no ya say am for musa no questions no me say couple ya say am for show no say say ka no ya friend no
how many minutes
Ghana for you money you know
ya kwa na me
go transfers Freya because you support no we all supported him to get this job
many couple mo nya adwen say moko Heroes Park
we atam obi
the video no nya Heroes e twa
eto mu wie no ko
sa we print I titi gis kana to be very fair to us Freya up for colleague no ye pese be good animu ase ye be man pressure Freya up for in the first place nyoma ye yi ni say no say omo 1 inch these drivers kromo ase no omo pe ba bia your station dada ana donke kwa asem no mementi ase donke de na akasa wunya baby park no newton donke kwa na akasa wunya baby park menti ase because okra asafo eko bridge na ase no newton me ba newton me try newton me try
kan asem na mind your
me say obi obema reason bia say omunya baby park no me ni pakro nya due to the fact say no check asafo bridge na se a baby a race one as say no egu no say ho no mu yi nyoma loadi what I say because I'm surprised any omo mo pack don ke kono mu ntimi mass on that means omo ye nyoma bi ani kwan so omo ye aha de ye mpene mo bia because the moment you give them one chance first no matter whether they took money or not you shouldn't give them because the moment you start doing this omo na baba
yenim se ofo se kochi eye kwan wa obo se no ni papa wo kita tarabe kakara ho nyina ye
do come there
3000 omo de ye dey ekwa aban wo tira me busa say ekwa government ne cafes ni mu ana
so we receipt and stamp boss there is scared by IGF internal
date be kwa na guso
23 662 06 not sure 66 Dennis more no ya no
na me say o de ka
Dennis more no ya no wonya ya Dennis more no ya no pa Dennis more nsem ya no pa yes baba ya
mo
nsem ya no pa enche bi e be Africa
ana mo so be boost no
enche bi be Africa Ghosters mo crowd your letters ko na calf guy no ho me na catch you what I say mu inspect here nyoma I want to say because we so no the real grounds na the fancy ties ni mu odu a wonu se kasa ke se ties se kwan pa mo tie pa it is go talk to supporters am minimum na because it we drop ani a o pese Ghana koso ba bi a wo ko union me
so far as
I say David
Ghana for he has acquired the space through legitimate means and quite
mo admit ya
mo nya botre
me ba me bati o ma admit ya Mr. Newton ne meza ana Mike wo se dey can say repeat what say
mo hu say omotue sika so they have legitimacy say omo yi nyoma no mo be yi so for the dislodgement they have right.
Okay.
And say
me busa question. Now I'm more crazy. Some plane ticket. I don't know why cockpit no so plane.
There's a wrong example. Didn't you make an say? Me plane ticket quine. And yet ticket mama ko excursion wo plane nim because and your and I'm ticket never me coin into way no never into way no omo wo kwan so omo ba Heroes Park obey omo dislodgement oni kwan so Ura Stadium nim eko ina perimeter What am I saying?
Akoni kwanso ora.
I don't watch your tickets no. I don't watch your tickets.
It's me pama ono no discount ono demand no discount. Ono no kwanso discount
ya. No bet NS and say ha say wo bet me I say ana untimi nye say.
Bana po fan ka kwa wo.
Na mo ko bisa.
Omo ya we because omo uti omo.
Wait.
We are no baba na ban ana onye stadium ana enye scan fanye we nfa. Say internally generated na bi nie.
Omo tutu. Ana we nye kwa for the raise way. Aya kwa ina bi ana. David, well, I must say it. Are you right? General, I say no. No, I think so. We are getting overly sentimental. The NSA might have their reasons for doing this. Fancy, reasons for more, yes, sir.
Nobody is being sentimental here. We are all fighting for the good cause
of Ghanaians.
And
ourselves.
What I say, fancy me back.
There
are only two. There are two things in there. Oh, na receipt in there na actual guso. Receipt in there na actual guso. Debio. I want you know man put na dia mo bia be this lodge.
Na be say ebia na eho no. Je bia na yeye wo. Enso e David Dry.
Everybody
fancy Debia yeye wo say.
Oh ja.
Say embe ye nyoma bia endi sem fata Fancy me ni abre wa asem wo pa bebre wo ni me hu ye ni bibi piapia me dia na piapia me a receipt kwa na sa hye ma ho abufu receipt normally anyone can go obi on a car betima genuinely car kese betima say now akwa park wo no
car kese mienu na say
oh me say genuinely car kese mienu betima nya problem say ba ko inu ma na gu ba akum no de ko no driver ni ensha dan ko no whoever provided us with that particular receipt
the receipt can be
receipt way fake. Stamp,
there's stamp.
Can be fake.
There's a probability that the receipt can be fake. There is a likelihood.
And it's a phone so more dislodge one when you make.
We had a difficult say bibi wa be ho.
It will be a situation.
But you see,
the grass and rent ya. Be in program here. Next come
say baba ya nkonyo and the scoreboard. Sani mani nyina.
And the same story na cracks abemuno.
Nkonya ne be 100 ebubu. After last
last time we had some
stadium na maye ombese na maye pandemic kan bola fo na mutwi aprage mu no omo
do ba wa ye nje
bombonera de bi ebebubu agu
ya o me say on say ma cho sorry
Argentina stadium na El Monumental bombonera na ye na wo so te se de ade sinso so no we omo ye bi wa bebu agu
we are killing ourselves
and so you can you bet me maintain it said ye tie na nya botre me say ade we no we se me se mon ko ginchire mu pa fa mba ya men ka bibi boni bia a way of generating revenue. And one.
I don't think I was a petty or kind here. Or more tree, a bobo yano. I can't no.
Or they'll ask for explanations.
Cabin inspectors, no,
cabin inspector, be about the own
be a ghost stars, or jaces, any year go tea, a banana mumba you go.
There have been times inspections have been done. He was back.
Africa competition, Africa competition.
Yeah, inspect facility, no.
Yo, my man come and say not to bring make it here. They say no, the person can say we need your unpopular reaction on this. And Yamin Ghana for you know here. I'm sure he might have heard this. Say yeah, stadium, two of the strongest. It's okay.
The strongest in the
had here. I can't come and say, I don't know how you. What's Baba Yara?
Mama Black Stars are more.
Cape Coast essay. It's a point say. It's bad. For God's sake, it's bad. And say what is this? What is this? Ghanaians, what is this?
Wontumi.
A way of generating revenue. Motor came for me load ball. I want you 1 CD. Mama and it's 50 pesos. No one down put ball and go. Omo generating revenue the Amagana for. What you want? I just want to talk to you and ask my question. Yo. Dear let you. And you penny for you answer.
Yes, you boosted in a good mercy for
you penny for you answer. The enemy who TV me who be there. Something about a truck car park and over near you be there go.
Boy, remember for there. We are buying there. So we are saying about the
ready and coupon.
Obibisa say Yvondi so is this the same thing NSA want to acquire the TNA stadium enclave and use it for debut monfanyesa?
Yeah, no so anya
where special
what the main issue we are so we in
yeah, make it keep saying Musa because me sure to show you
me free her meko
Wontumi.
Me free her meko stadium
NSA do me bedruni
me free her meko
when na maka cho say ya fi Mr. Pobio Nyankopon ma bibia bi akadipa the bia yo angel last mo ka kire no nyame wo ma bibia bi adipa akanipa and calling and the boy and it's a literal statement. So ba catcher say a stadium na your boy no as upon you yentimi mabo hobio just say changing the crowd okotamela the same thing. Cape Coast Stadium was one of the best stadiums abenyo Kroma say Ghana South Africa. I was there coach was happy at time stadium near super me left over Georgia free Mr. Ketokre komu Cape Coast no na kwhwe ball no now you can Cape Coast a crash sports stadium. And then Baba Yara no ye review no 2008 me room no any who but me saba ho na ye kwen na ma room so say to be okwe me kono e bi am ye late but we kono city da ho every
number also
yes number also we've lost all of that ababedu where afedi ye yibidi o ground so no yo what is this?
No last one.
And the marketing team no person catch say am call out no amunya driver for there. It's a very poor marketing team because your big companies be broke no partners e to catch say so nya driver for there buy a lazy marketing team if indeed me person compare the mic kind there. No, what is this? So at the end of the day no say sika no be say catch say there no me dey na dinner say no and this kind of original obetia ma chairman ayi ya we nya panimu bi obeka bi ma ya na ana Ghana fontingu mo nsen so ana ya ne panimu se
no wa
no na me busa no because yeah second option is betia street do that
it means say
if it has to
me
say organize domo you can do that
we nya first time adiwe
e me bufu kra me ye kra lusu me ho said the stadium na kana me ho se bidie ka no I'm just losing my sense over this enya proper thing to do.
Easy. The reason now, of course, reason now, modern mama no jina say it's a shop that is right opposite Heroes Park on. Omuyi foreign homemade second hand goods ni bi no. Na meba nitin na di pakro no enyo aba na eba bia na eturi be ho ana bi ombe yi no na odeko a oni omo ye adwuma is a cordial relationship between omo any omo any story from that inti eno na nyoma na ba bedru enne abedru no mu yi na mu wo nyoma wo mu a
ene nko a eno nko a ne ko so
and I say don't you say it's trying to mean say a cordial relationship between omo and to bi be yi nyoma bia na na say a woman na the shop no
nti free
enye free omo gini woman iska ba be bia twetwe ma so kakra mebusa no ye say
ana we woman na a man
which is which store no the oyi nyoma ye man the store no ye ne dia no e woman
store no we dia ne ma
do oyi nyoma ne ye hwan do oyi driver ne na store na nyoma ne ye
dia
akomia store no
we store and the driver ne be
hwan ona nyoma ne ye ne dia tie o se o mo bo to nya dai
no ye ona karu
meba dabi MSN no mesro o ye store no se nipa no koyi nyoma no wo henfa no come so munya ba bi impact because of KM and two or say omu yi wa kwade ne boarding to won san ha biem won just stop na best stadium omu yi no ma
ana me busa kapo say
first time no mo yi video store no ya bro chegu minister na wo kan omu yi tape and fridge ne ma minister
ana me busa kapo say kapo na asem a wo ka che ne yese ka ne ye hwan dia papa na ne kasa ya meboa ana me so nkomo na me kodi ye no refer to nipa na store no ne dia a nioma no aba ono na nioma no ne dia se de obeyi nioma ne de on de ne ka ene nioma ono ba be de e ba be di egu
tinyo me ba o sa no ja so
ene ma wura no obi hane dabi
no the woman is a fancy the woman is a
mo sorry ko fancy time na so apa ho ba we tape we fridge
we biscuit ni enwema biscuit ni we and we are different we the first time ni
no I know that shop and I know that shop where be there
mama ne Zahara Mesha ne Zahara G capsules and penny for nkasa opening na bibia find there
boko pa fancy
okay even intio
fancy meda fancy meda say ewo fancy meda say ewo akonya kese a ode amame na mede enchia pesie enchia soronko ema ahwefo ene atiefo nyina